Hello, my name is Rich Gibson. I am a person who was born in the city of Garden City, and I've been following the story on the woman who graffitied her house with some disturbing words. And I've done a little looking myself instead of just taking the word of the initial story. I looked at her Facebook page. I've checked her YouTube, and what I've come to find is that it's quite possible that OCC has railroaded her. I think it's something that needs to be investigated. This world is full of bullies, and people will hit you with labels: being mentally ill, drunk, stupid, unsavory terms such as retarded, the the N-word. People want their way, sometimes at any cost, to achieve whatever goal they have in mind. And I think that given the one YouTube video that I listened to, where the conversation over the telephone was recorded, it sounds like there could be something to the fact that she was railroaded, and I think that somebody in news needs to take a look at it. This woman is desperate, and apparently her home is in foreclosure. Somebody needs to step up and help this person. People are looking at it like it's a car accident, just gawking instead of taking action and doing something. And I'm putting this video out because, hey, I'm just a regular average guy, but what if somebody in my job did this to me? Employers are becoming increasingly indifferent to employees' needs, and they hire them in for one thing, and then they just start adding on duties that were not present when they were hired in, or subjecting them to things that really are rather thoughtless and shouldn't be a part of the workplace. I know this world is changing, but we at some level we have to keep our humanity. And the world I grew up in when I was a child, people looked out after each other, and if someone was in a desperate place, people helped each other. And I think that this is something that people need to look at. Taking things at face value is dangerous. We always need to question what things are being said and what things are being done, and just taking at face value that the person who is doing the accusing or doing the firing doesn't have an agenda of their own, and the person that's being fired may be trying to expose the fact that they are being detrimental to the employees into the process of whichever business is going on. Um, I've had many jobs in my lifetime, and many of them I've ended up leaving because I was not treated properly. And my Lord, life is hard enough without somebody having to inflict something unnecessary on someone else. And to me, investigate it. I'm not saying right, wrong. Look at it. Some outside agency needs to look at this and not just rubber stamp the decision. Look into it and see if the claims don't have merit. And because people accuse people things at jobs and whatnot, and sometimes it's done behind the employee's back, and all of a sudden that person makes a mistake, and because the boss is making assumptions that all these things have gone on, when in reality it was a lie, and the person doing the tailing just didn't want you at your job. They turn around and fire you. Well, this, that, and the other thing. And you're going, what are you talking about? You never talked to me about it. And so we need to be, as people, vigilant that we are not violating people's rights. It doesn't matter what color of skin you are, what sexual orientation you are. You have to treat people with humanity. Be you disabled, be race, gender, whatever. Kindness, even with mental illness or addiction, is sorely lacking. People like to attach stigma to someone else to make themselves feel better. And it's a false sense of feeling better because they're not willing to work on themselves.